What happens when yoga, as considered from its vast and original context, including scripture, study, meditation, breath work, and physical postures, is integrated with Western psychological theory and clinical practice? To answer this question, the California Institute of Integral Studies presented a conference entitled Yoga and Psyche, the Future of Psychology in San Francisco. The conference was the idea of Mariana Kaplan, a longtime teacher at the Institute. Teachers and scholars presented teachings, research, insights, and practices from these two vast and complementary traditions.
CIIS is hosting this conference. Why?
Well, a variety of reasons. We've worked with Mariana for years, and she brought this idea to us, and we thought it was a really incredible idea and really compelling. But, I think yoga has been an important part of CIIS from the beginning. When we were founded by Haridas Chowdhury, the Indian philosopher who was a student of Sri Aurobindo. So it's in a certain way very much part of our roots. It's obvious to me that so many of our students who are practicing psychology and practicing as psychotherapists are using yoga in their personal lives and most likely in their practices. And I think one of the great phenomenons of yoga, especially in the last 20 years, but 15, 10, and even more recently 5, like so many people in the States are using yoga kind of for their own healing. And I think probably there's more people who do yoga than go to psychotherapy in a certain way. Training people that can use the system of yoga, but then also be able to identify some of the clinical needs a client might have is really, really important.
My loves, as I think yours are too, are the great ancient yoga, the 2,000 to 4,000 year old yoga, and the infant of psychology that I feel like we're just birthing. And I love one just as I love the other. And within me, there's no separation between the two. Western Buddhism, I think in the last 20 years, maybe before, but has really appreciated the value of Western psychology in addressing the contents of our consciousness. I deeply believe that yoga is in this wave, as you're saying, of a recognition that Western psychology can deepen the roots as it transplants itself into the Western world, that we can make them stronger and more firm and more solid.
I thank Mariana Kaplan and CIIS for this great idea to demonstrate how yoga becomes more effective to the Western practitioner through the integration with psychology, and how psychological theory and methods are benefited by the knowledge and practice of the yoga tradition.